Hi, this is Tom Beaudry. I'd like to take you for a ride up along the Connecticut River. We're going to start out just south of the Great Meadows in Putney, Vermont. I want you to pay attention to the riverbanks, especially the mature trees that are there in the riparian areas on both sides of the river. This is a close-up of the bank off from the Great Meadows in Putney. Notice how natural the banks are with a good slope and trees coming right down to the river's edge. We're still moving north on the river. Vermont's on our left. Again, notice the good riparian areas in the trees. We're almost up to Bellows Falls. Here we are coming up on Bellows Falls. Below us is a hydroelectric dam and the canal that feeds the hydroelectric plant. The dam itself is actually in the center of the picture underneath the railroad trestle. This is a field in New Hampshire. 40 years ago, it was a 10-acre hayfield. Now it's about 3.5 acres. We're continuing north. We're above the dam. Notice the field borders. This is actually brush that's 10 or 15 feet high. And as we move along, it kind of disappears. As you can see, this is on the Vermont side. We're still heading north. There are no trees. And notice this bank. This is the sewer treatment plant in Charlestown. Looking down the riverbank, you can see how the river cuts in. The only thing keeping the sewer treatment plant there is some riprap that the Army Corps of Engineers did. Now we're up almost to the Ascutney-Windsor Bridge. We're actually headed south looking on the New Hampshire side. I want you to pay attention to what this riverbank looks like. There are no trees. In a minute we'll have a close-up. So as you can see, this is pretty much a straight drive. The green that you see here is actually from topsoil that has worked down over the edge. That's what the grass is growing on. This bank continues to erode. The major cause of the erosion is the raising and lowering of the water level from the dams, which is done sometimes multiple times in a day. The other thing to note is that the soil type in this field is basically the same soil type as down to the Great Meadows in Putney, which you saw the natural banks. I would like to note that this was taken around the Bellows Falls Dam, with situations above and below the Wilder Dam are very similar to the Bellows Falls Dam, and you almost think you're on two different rivers.